Hello everyone and welcome. Today I want to go over the 6 best pals you definitely want in your base, and number 1 is definitely a must-have. Let's get started. Okay, so starting out this list, number 6 we have Lai Li. This pal is really good. She comes with 4 implanting, she has 3 medicine and 2 in handy. The number 4 implanting is essential for anyone who wants to be growing their own food at home. The number 3 medicine makes it really good for crafting those meds for your pals who somehow keep getting ulcers. And number 2 in handy for any extra handy work or crafting you might need around your base in any off time. Now, if you want to know where you can find Lai Li, it's going to be found in the north top east section of the map in an island called Wildlife Sanctuary number 3. Overall, Lai Li is a very useful pal. Definitely someone you want to have in your base if you're planning on planting a lot. And coming up at number 5, we have Jormentide, the water sea dragon snake thing. And this pal comes with a 4 in watering. You might think, wow, little squirt, that's about it. No, this pal synergizes very well with Lai Li to make your crops grow much faster, but you need that water, and also for your crusher. Crusher is used for a variety of things. Now, to get your hand on this wet worm, you're gonna need to find him in 2 specific locations on the map as an alpha boss encounter. Now, keep in mind, these pals are level 45, so you definitely want to have your team ready for this fight. I'll recommend bringing a few lightning or ice type pals to counter the boss fight. Another way to get this pal is by breeding Mosanda and Hellzephyr, and a little bit of cake. And coming up at number 4, we have Jormentide Ignis, Jormentide's much hotter cousin, but this one red. It comes with kindling instead of watering, allowing them to work on furnaces and cooking stations for those steels and cakes you're gonna be needing. As to how you locate this pal is very simple. A place called Wildlife Sanctuary number 2, directly north of Mount Obsidian. You can't miss it, it's a big spiky thing. But if you'd rather breed this pal, all you're gonna need is a Jormentide and a Blaze House. They can be found in Mount Obsidian, the big volcano island. Now coming up next, we have Ursurk at number 3. Ursurk is a lightning dragon type. It has +4 in charging to keep your base fully charged. A passive I definitely recommend is Nocturnal, keeping up your base charged at night, especially if you have the oil pumps at your base. Now, as to where you can find this pal, it's gonna be in the exact same section of the map where you can find Lai Li, again, in the top northeast section of the map in an island called Wildlife Sanctuary number 3. However, you can just breed it by having a Griswold and a Relaxosaurus. And now, at number 2, we have Anubis. Anubis is gonna be the pal to make sure your base is running as smooth as possible. This pal comes equipped with a 4 in handiwork, making sure anything you need to be building, he's gonna be taking care of it. It has a 3 in mining in case you need some backup in your mining site, and it has a 2 in transportations. With a naturally rapid movement speed, Anubis is gonna be there for whatever you need, whether moving stuff from one box to another to putting your crops in their boxes or ores, or helping you build whatever is needed around the base. Having an army of Anubis as your main workers is gonna be essential to keep your base as smooth as possible. Now, as to where you can find Anubis, it's gonna be located on the Twilight Dunes section of the map. He is an alpha pal, level 47, to make sure you bring plenty of grass type pals. He's gonna be underneath a statue of himself. And finally, for our number 1 pick, we have Astegon. Astegon comes equipped with a 4 in mining. And yes, there are other pals who have 4 in mining as well. However, the main thing about Astegon, he's a dark dragon type. So unlike the other pals who currently have 4 in mining, Astegon can work during the night without having to have any extra passives like Nocturnal. So you can fit in there more passives that make him work even faster. And you might be thinking, what is this edgy chubby dragon the number 1 pick? Plain and simple, because he's the best miner. Mining is essential for your progression in PALWORLD. You need new upgrades, you need new weapons, you need new buildings. Astegon has you covered. But the main reason why he is number 1 is because mining is crucial for making the legendary PAL spheres. and those spheres make you a lot of money. And in this game, money can get you a lot of things. You can get ingredients for foods, you can get ammo for weapons, you can get active skills for your pals, and the list goes on. Medicine, on and on and on. Now, where you can find Astragon, he has 2 locations. The number 1 location is in Wildlife Sanctuary, number 3, along with Lylene, and the number 2 location as an alpha PAL in the Mount Obsidian boss fight near the center of the island. Well, that will be all for today's video. Leave a comment down below what you think of it, and if you like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Take care.